Good morning. It's Joe, and I'm here again with another 7 Minute Social. Um, Thank you for joining this morning. Our 7 Minute Socials have been sponsored by the Our Father's House of Worship Church in lovely San Diego, California. And once again, we're here. And I'm out in a part of our yard where we do most of our gardening. And before I start, let me just uh, jump right into the scripture, the text that's going to be the base for our discussion this morning. Looking at Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 2. And there Solomon writes, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. So that's what we're looking at today. I'm sharing with you part of our garden, and I'm looking at uh, this verse where it says it's a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. So here we are. This is a part of our raised bed garden, and as you can see, it's kind of bare right now. In this one, we had corn. The one in the back there with that little plant, we had tomatoes and bell peppers and peas and jalapeno peppers. And there's one plant left. I left it there because there's a jalapeno plant that still has jalapenos on it, so I didn't want to pluck it up. But I did pluck up the corn, and I plucked up the tomato plants and the other plants that were in there. And over here, doesn't look that great right now, but that's where we had some, or have actually, zucchini and some melons, watermelons and cantaloupe growing. And I haven't plucked that up yet because we got and still are getting a good number of zucchinis. And I have some melons still on there. I have some cantaloupe and two nice sized watermelons that are growing from that area. So I haven't plucked up that plant yet. But really, um, the whole thing is that with planting and having a garden, you need to know and be aware of the weather and the type of weather you have and where in the country you are and the growing seasons. And here in San Diego, we actually have two growing seasons. We have a spring growing season that goes from spring into the summer and or late winter all the way through spring to early summer. And then we have a fall growing season that starts like anywhere from, say, midsummer to the early winter. And so here's this chart just to show you what I'm looking at. So we're in zone 9 here in San Diego, zone 9. And in zone 9, which is like lower California, across into Texas and whatnot, you have two growing seasons. You have a winter growing season, or I should say early winter to the midsummer growing season, and then you have a midsummer to late fall or early winter growing season. So you actually have two growing seasons. So essentially what we've done is we pulled up the plants that we harvested for the midsummer growing season, that the early spring midsummer growing season, and then now we're getting ready to put down some plants for the um, second growing season, or the midsummer to early winter growing season. So that's what's going on here. We cleared out everything, and we're going to put down some other plants. And then into this other section over here, I'm going to be doing some other plants as well. So I'm just prepping my yard, prepping the garden area for for the rest of this season, and then hopefully going into the next season. But the point is knowing when to plant, when to reap, and when to replant, and when to reap. 7 Minute Socials are changing, or this whole period that we've been doing with the 7 Minute Socials is changing. As Estes has mentioned, we are ending this round of 7 Minute Socials, and we're going to start something new, a new program. We're involving small groups, and so that's what's happening. We had a period of time where we implemented the 7 Minute Social because of the pandemic. We couldn't get together and whatnot, and so that was a quick way to get the word out to people and to have something going out to our members and other friends on a daily basis to keep everyone connected, to keep everyone in touch, to communicate with you. But now we're sensing a need to shift gears and bring another program into or venture into fruition here. And so sensing there's a time to change, there's a time to do something different. And so that's what we're attempting to do. We hope that you will join us. We hope that you will yoke up with us. We're looking for leaders. We're looking for people who would want to step up and do a little more. Hopefully you've gotten a hunger, having been locked up for so long in your homes, and you really want to get out there and do a little bit more for the Lord, do a little bit more for the members of the church and your community. So contact us, get in touch with us, reach out to us, and let us know that you're willing to help, that you're willing to join us in this effort. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Love you. Bye.